watching
VPtv News Now.
You're watching VPtv News Now with your hosts WANIA and ABDULLAH.
Hello again everyone, I'm WANIA.
And ABDULLAH.
Here with today's episode of
VPtv News Now.
Okay, we're monitoring your chip from here. Over to you, Abdullah.
Over in our control room, we're following our teams to our final destinations. How are things going?
Thanks to that VPtv studio staff, we're now going to... Oh, okay, you arrived. Wait, hold on, Abdullah.
Hello, we have arrived at the Ontario Science Center.
Abdullah, I'm getting a... Okay. Hello, we're going live to VPtv News Now.
WANIA and ABDULLAH, we are going inside to check out POPnology.
Oh yes, thank you.
I'm WANIA. You're watching VPtv News Now.
Hi, I'm NAFI. You're watching VPtv.
Wait, hold on, Abdullah. We're going live.
Hi, WANIA and ABDULLAH.
How are things going?
Yes, we have arrived at the Ontario Science Center.
Oh yes, thank you. Back to you, Wanya.
Thanks, Abdullah. We're going back. Our reporter is standing by.
We are heading down to the POPnology event. Hi, I'm NAFI. We are here at Ontario Science Center for POPnology. Let's go have a look. Hi, I'm NAFI. We're here with Rachel and Katie. So guys, what's happening here today?
We have our POPnology exhibition opening today, and it's going to be here until August 6th. We're very excited. This is a very fun exhibition.
Yes, it's super exciting. We're mixing together pop culture with technology, and it's an exciting, innovative space.
I'm NAFI. We have Andrew with us. What brings you an R2M0 today?
Well, we're here for the POPnology exhibit. I mean, anyone who's ever been inspired by robots, usually it came from something like Star Wars and R2-D2. That's what inspired me to build him. So hopefully here to inspire future generations to continue in robotics.
Are you working on anything new with your robot?
Nothing too new. I mean, he tends to break a lot, so there's always repairs and small upgrades, but nothing much. R2's pretty perfect the way he is.
I'm NAFI.
I'm Andrew.
You're watching VPtv. Hi, I'm NAFI. We're here with MAURICE. So it's an awesome event. Tell us more about it.
Sure, welcome to the Ontario Science Center. Today we're inaugurating our latest exhibition, POPnology. It's about the influence of popular culture on technology. And we don't think about it, but we live immersed in the world of pop culture on one side with music, literature, movies, and on the other side technology. And we only think about technology as a carrier of popular culture, if you like. But there is a link that is much more fundamental and important in my view, and that has to do with how popular culture foreshadows or foretells technological developments. And things like, the cell phone, or self-driving cars and all these things. And so the link between the two is imagination. So I think it's important for people to get the message that you can alter the future, you can affect the future. You have to use your imagination and science and technology.
What's your favorite exhibit?
Well, I have a soft spot for the exhibit that shows an office circa 1983, because my office in 1983 used to look like just like that. And you see how, a typewriter, a radio, a clock, and a dial-up telephone are now converted into one device, which is your cell phone. So I'd love to see that in the space of a few years, technology has made that life so much easier, and this was foretold by programs like Star Trek.
Thank you, MAURICE.
Thank you.
We are here with Rachel. So what's your favorite part of this event?
I really think the DeLorean is really cool. That's probably one of my most favorite things to see here. And I'm an astronomer, so I'm a big fan of anything space, and there's lots of really fun space and science fiction stuff in this exhibition. So it's hard to pick one thing, but there's elements on the Voyager mission and on Mars, so there's so much fun things to see here.
WANIA and Abdullah, we're here at the exhibit. Can you see the DeLorean?
Oh yes, thank you.
We're going to do some interviews right now. Hi, I'm Nafi. We're here with the Matt Dean from Durham College. So tell us what's your role over here today?
Well, we've got students, staff, and faculty, and they're demonstrating the science of motion capture.
So Cassandra, tell us the process.
So basically what we would do is we'd start with our drawings, then we'd go into character modeling where we create our characters, we get them looking how we want to, and then we would toss those off to an animator who would rig them, which is giving the 3D character a model or a skeleton so that we could move joints and things like that. And then someone would wear the suit and animate the movements, and we wouldn't have to worry too much about animating it ourselves one by one, because we could say, hey, Cassandra, go run in the mocap suit, and then we're running in the mocap suit. It's recording our movements, and we're good. And that's basically the process. It's all very surreal and exciting and fun, and I love it. So coming up with the creating of an entire game is not a single person effort. It takes a village. So there's no I in game development.
But there is a me.
There is a me. Of course. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Nafi. We have John with us. So tell us more about this.
So what we have here today is our mocap demo. It's a small segment of what we do in game development. At Durham College, we have a 3-year advanced diploma program in game art and development. We're one of the only programs in the province that offer a 3-year education in the post-secondary level. When you look at game development teams today, there are 120, 160 people on a AAA game. Half of those people are artists. So we need to train those artists to produce the models, textures, the animation, the environments, the lighting that goes into making these great games.
So what software do you use?
We use a number of different pieces of software, but what we try to do is stay consistent with what the industry is using today. So at the top screen here, we have what's called Unreal Engine 4. It's the #1 third-party licensed engine in the industry today. Down below, we have a piece of software called Axis Neuron. Axis Neuron is a software that drives and records the suit and then feeds the information from that suit directly into our game engine in real time. Other software tools that we use are the Adobe Creative Suite for Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. We use the Autodesk suite for things like Maya for animation and modeling. Algorithmic Substance for painting and designing textures. This suite list kind of goes on, and we swap it out with the technology that we're using in the day.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
So Matthew, tell us how long did it take to make a project?
So what you're seeing on the screen is a culmination of 3 years of work. So when the graduates enter third year, they have a capstone project. So they develop what they're going to work on. So their skill set, whether they're going to be an animator, then they create an animation, whether it's a story telling or if it's game animation. And if not, then they might move into character art or level design. So for them to build a capstone is probably a few months of development. First semester, they work on the pre-production, so the concept, their ideas, they have to research it. And then in the second and their final semester, in year 3, they start to put it into production. And then once the production comes together, they move into post and they start to render it out. And they start to put it together with some sound, some audio, lighting, and then they package it together so they have a very strong portfolio and demo reel so they can send it to employers, and hopefully one day they are working on some AAA game titles. And we've had many grads that have graduated and working at Ubisoft and are doing quite well in the game industry. So it's a very popular, exciting industry right now, so they're doing very well.
And will this project run into other consoles like PlayStation and Xbox?
It really depends on what studio they end up working for. So it could be social media platform, or it could be a AAA studio that does work on the Xbox or the PlayStation or a console system. So,
Thanks, Matthew.
yeah, thank you.
I'm NAFI. We're here with Edward. So I've heard that you worked with Back to the Future movie. So what was your role on that?
I did. I was hired as a concept designer. It's in Hollywood, they hire people to envision the aspects of the script or the director's vision and create drawings and things that begin to bring these things into reality. So my job on Back to the Future, I was hired to sit in a trailer with a few other concept designers, and we basically just speculated about what life would be like in the far-off distant future of 2015. So this was 30 years ago. So yeah, it was in my contribution related more to the electronics and the Marty McFly's condo in the future and just elements like that.
Are you planning to release any new movies which you have a role in it?
Recently I've been doing a lot of work in the theme park industry, so I haven't done too much work in the film industry lately. So it's a lot of experience design for theme parks.
Who inspired you as a designer?
I've always been inspired by science fiction and other films. I know when I was younger, I was in college and I saw movies like Tron and Blade Runner and some of these futuristic movies where they, presented a whole technology, a whole civilization that existed in the future, and that seems so stimulating to me in terms of, it's a career to be able to design things and come up with concepts for spaceships and aliens and things like that. So it's probably a lot of the futurists and the filmmakers and the sci-fi writers that I was exposed to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Nafi.
I'm Edward.
And we are watching VPtv.
Thanks to our guest and VPtv reporter crews. I'm Abdullah. Bye-bye.
And I'm Wania. You've been watching VPtv News Now. See you next time.